First question. Okay. Secular Jihadists, what are your thoughts on Douglas Murray? Do you think his claims on the death of Europe are hyperbolic?
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
They are hyperbolic, but he's a good person. I mean,
well, you've met him, right? You hung out with him?
Yeah, I met him. He's fun to talk to. He's very friendly, but yeah, it is hyperbolic.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
go ahead.
No, keep going. I mean, is Islam a concern? Yeah, of course. Is it going to result in the death of Europe? No. I think the death of Islam in Islamic countries are more likely than the death of Europe because of things like Islam. Yeah, that's I am a lot more optimistic. I think like Islam is having a, in fact, I do think a lot of, in fact, not only we're doing good at ideologically defending against Islam, I think like because of a lot of Muslims coming to North American and Western European countries, and that having an impact on them becoming less Islamic and abandoning Islam, that also has an impact on the views back home. I mean, for example, if you look at Iran, a lot of Iranians from Iran watch YouTube and content and podcasts and books and read books by Iranians written outside of Iran, books that they would have not been able to publish inside Iran, or shows that they're having outside of Iran that they wouldn't have been able to have inside Iran, right? So if anything, not only these people coming outside is not gonna, like, it's still a threat ideologically, not physically, but ideologically it's a threat. But it's more of a threat ideologically to these countries' home base. You know what I mean? Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm I'm not. I agree. I think that Douglas Murray seems like a friendly guy. He seems like a smart guy and everything. I just don't agree with him politically. Lucas Lynch, our friend Lucas Lynch on Facebook, had a post today where he says, and I'll read it out. He says, Jordan Peterson and Douglas Murray telling you that your right-wing activism is getting out of hand is like Snoop Dogg asking you to ease up on the weed. It's probably time to take a good hard look at yourself. And I kind of agree with that. I think that there's a lot of hyperbole on all these sides. We've talked about this woke issue before. I'm not a huge fan of wokeness at all. I don't think neither Armin nor I are. But to me, it sometimes seems like the anti-woke thing is an overcorrection as well, and it's becoming its own sort of little cult. And I tend to see some of that stuff from the likes of Douglas Murray. But that's my opinion on it.
I also remember having a debate, non-recorded debate with Douglas Murray. Douglas Murray is gay, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was having a debate with a straight person, which was me, over gay pride parades, and he's against it, and I was defending it, and he was against it, and he was like, I don't know, he doesn't like how sexual it is and how it's all he just thinks like it's all lewd and I don't know, degenerate or stuff like that. So he was thinking like this is not helpful. He doesn't like it. And why is it that gay rights activism is always so sexualized? Like, so why is it like always like showing too much in public and stuff like that? And I was like, well, you're defending something. You're trying to normalize something that is about sexuality. Of course, it's going to be like you're trying to normalize a taboo that is about sexuality. How else is going to be? Like, what did you expect? Like he was, I think he was suggesting why are other human rights activists doesn't involve sexualizing people and being this, like, he thought this is backfires. He thought that this makes gay people look bad. And I was like, no, I mean, the reason why the other ones weren't portraying sexuality this much was because they're not about sexuality, right? So that was a small debate. Oh, we have a celebrity.
We do.
Our apostate prophet is here.
Hey, Apostate Prophet. Ridwan, how's it going?
Ask us anything, John. I don't understand. John, is that like a Persian thing?
John is, I don't know, it's a term of endearment in
in Persian.
In Urdu, at least. Yeah, in Persian, Urdu. Okay. It doesn't sound like a question, but
yes.
Yeah, in any case, so we have one from Mo Manifesto.
Well, where is it?
Hold on. 1105, and he's asking about NBA player Steven Jackson, who just took the Shahada and became a Muslim. So I didn't know this. He's a former NBA champion. So he's officially converted to Islam. And he's saying, what do you think about this? So the guy, I know who he is. I didn't know that he converted to Islam, but when it comes to these sort of basketball players who would convert to, I mean, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for instance, like, he's a legendary basketball player. He's the highest scoring basketball player in history. He is a Muslim. He's an Islamic convert as well, but he's, I don't really know why they do it. It could be many, many reasons, and they all come in, not all of them are the same. Dave Chappelle, who's absolutely brilliant, is Muslim. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is a Muslim, and he wrote the review for my book in the New York Times, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and it was a really, really, really good review. Like, I was beaming about it for weeks when it happened. Actually, I'm still beaming about it. So
I'm beaming about the super chat that we just got from the Apostate Prophet himself.
Yeah, I was beaming a little bit more about the review, but this is pretty good. No. Apostate Prophet, this is great. It's a pretty close section.
No, wait, no, this is amazing. You have no. This is better. This is better than whatever you were doing.
Thank you, AP.
Yes. Well, actually, let's ask Apostate Prophet's question. Apostate Prophet is asking, if I believe I can fly, does that mean I believe I can fly? Yes.
That's a really tough question. It's amazing.
That's a tough question.
Hey guys, if you want to join these streams live, get your comments and questions read by Ali and Armin and the guests, and most importantly, to get full access to the full video versions of all these episodes, become a patron. Link in the description below.